Hello and welcome to the Urban Food Plus Central Experimental Field in Temali. The aim of the field trials here is to contribute to enhancement of resource use efficiency in urban and peri-urban agriculture for improved food security in West African cities. As a student, my main objective in the field is to quantify horizontal fluxes of nutrients, carbon, and leaching on irrigated farms. I'm doing this by quantifying all agronomic inputs and outputs. By inputs, I mean irrigation water, fertilizer, biochar, manure, compost, wind deposit, among other things. And by output, I mean crop removal, leaching of nutrients, gas emission, so among other things. Two main factors are varied here. That's irrigation quantity and quality. In terms of quality, we are using clean water and wastewater. And for quantity, we are having a full irrigation based on the crop type and also reduce, which represent 33% reduction of the normal agricultural practice of water application. For instance, the maize that we are using here, we are irrigating 97.5 meter cube per hectare, that is 78 liters per plot. And also we are using 65 meter cube per hectare as a reduced irrigation. Plots are amended with either rice husk biochar of 20 tons per hectare or rice husk biochar plus with the normal agricultural practice or untreated control, and the last treatment as rice husk compost. To quantify leaching, I'm using anion and cation resin cartridges, and this will help me trap all nutrients that will be leached beyond the rooting area of the crop that we are using. These cartridges have been installed in selected treatments and will remove at the end of the first season, and some are kept to be removed at the end of the year. We are also testing different methodologies. So a colleague of mine has installed lysimeters to also estimate the nutrients that will be leached. Another colleague is also measuring gas emission using Innova on selected plots. At the end of the day, this quantification will help establish a balance of nutrients, input and output. The second objective will be to assess potential changes, nutrient and water use efficiencies, yield in vegetable and crop production system using the biochar, manure and also mineral fertilizer. It's too early to comment on the results, but I can say that there are differences with respect to the treatment, with the different treatments. Plots that are amended with biochar with the normal agricultural practice and also irrigated with wastewater are doing great. And similarly, plots that are irrigated with wastewater with just the biochar are not doing bad. The field work has given me a lot of opportunities to interact with many students and also especially farmers. And I must say that our farmers, and basically most farmers, are really knowledgeable, and never should any scientist think otherwise when working with them. Don't only exploit on the resources that you are working with, but also exploit on the knowledge of your farmers. I'm always happy when farmers understand what you are doing and willing to learn and also willing to share with other farmers.
Working with this project, I've learned a lot from it. I've learned how to use the biochar, then the use of the manure, and the use of the fertilization. I've learned about how to measure fertilizer on each plot, and then what I have to tell my other farmers is that they should come here and learn what is going on, so that in any time, or even if at the end of this project we can teach them how we've learned here, and then they also know how to use the agricultural methods or the scientific practice of managing the land in their farm season or in the. And then one thing I also want to advise my farmers is that we shouldn't concentrate on only fertilizer, NPK. There are other methods that we can use to improve the fertility of our farming land. This project has created an employment for us, for those of us who are sitting idly in the dry season, where there is no rain and we are not doing anything, just sitting down and then unconcerned, going unnecessary activities. But it has created a lot of employment to us, especially we those working under here. The experience that we had here, but we expect more, so that in the near future we will also help our other farmers or teach them how to use and manage our own farming activities and then the land that we use to farm.
Challenges. Doing science in Africa needs more than a plan. You need plan A, plan B, and if possible plan C that works. There are always unforeseen issues in the field, in the lab, and everywhere you go. So once you commence a research in Africa, or once you commence a research, make sure you make alternate plans, else it will take you long for you to succeed. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Urban Food Plus African-German Partnership, especially my supervisors, postdoc, colleagues, and field assistants. I must especially thank the core farmers that I'm using here, and also other farmers that I call on when I need. I hope and believe that in a year's time, I will be able to update you more on the results of what I'm doing here and be able to contribute well to enhancement of crop production in urban and peri-urban agriculture through better nutrients use efficiency and soil organic carbon management. Thank you.